Maverick Glass offers repair of automotive, commercial, and residential glass, including mobile repair services. From a chipped windshield to a custom glass shower, remember Maverick Glass. Thank you for making Maverick Glass the area's leading glass company for more than 30 years. Maverick Glass offers repair of automotive, commercial, and residential glass, including mobile repair services. From a chipped windshield to a custom glass shower, remember Maverick Glass. Thank you for making Maverick Glass the area's leading glass company for more than 30 years.
I love how you're always thinking ahead.
Well, they don't call me Prepared Pat for nothing.
Guess that makes you forward-thinking Fiona.
Gotta protect your dreams.
Life's better when you're under our roof.
And that would be? Relieved Rudy?
Save up to 23% by bundling your home and auto with us.
Big Whiskey's isn't just another steakhouse. It's an American restaurant for the family. It's a place to celebrate wins and eat wings. A place to talk about accomplishments and share appetizers. A place where the whole family can find something they like. From burgers and tacos to salads and seafood or wings, wraps, and tenders. Good days, bad days, or big days. Big Whiskey is there for you. Big Whiskey's on Oak Grove Road in Poplar Bluff.
Imagine playing sports, reading, or driving without needing contact lenses or glasses. The eye LASIK procedure at Eye Care Specialists could be the answer to help you improve your vision. Call Eye Care Specialists to schedule a free screening.
At Air Solutions, your home's comfort matters. And for many years, Air Solutions has been the area's trusted local name for heating and cooling. Their unmatched expertise keep your home running perfectly and comfortably year-round. Whether that's keeping you cool in summer, warm in winter, or the lights on during a power outage, Air Solutions' skilled professionals are ready to serve you. And they always respect your time and hard-earned money. For reliable and honest service, trust Air Solutions in Poplar Bluff, 573-840-0844.
Barker's Towing and Auto Repair. As the name suggests, Barker's does more than just towing. Here at Barker's, we offer a complete line of automotive services, including tires, brakes, alignments, maintenance, and repair. And for our car enthusiasts, you'll enjoy our speed shop for quality performance parts. We are locally owned and look forward to earning your business. And for those times that you need a tow, Barker's Towing is available 24/7 for all of your towing and auto recovery needs.
It's Barker's by request, 573-785-7811.
At Baldwin Chevrolet, teamwork is what drives us forward.
From sales to service, we go to bat for you. When it comes to prices and experience, we kick the competition to the curb.
From shooting your shots to scoring touchdowns, Baldwin Chevy Cadillac's the place to be.
Proudly supporting Poplar Bluff and our community for over 45 years. Go Mules!
Oh.
Struggling to find that perfect gift for that person who has everything? Find unique treasures at the Gift Chest.
At Whitworth's Gift Chest Jewelers, we have over 6 decades of expertise bringing you unique and beautifully crafted jewelry, gifts, and one-of-a-kind artwork.
We are locally and family-owned, and we also offer custom creations, jewelry repairs, and we buy scrap gold, silver, and platinum. Let our family take care of yours. That's Whitworth's Gift Chest Jewelers,
where Walmart is next door to us in Poplar Bluff.
And good afternoon. We are coming to you live here from Poplar Bluff. It is a site of Mules Baseball coming up. And, Coach, here we go again. A brand new week of high school baseball. Your Mules taking on the Twin Rivers Royals. Give me your first thoughts here on the game in itself and the opponents, the Twin Rivers Royals.
Well, it's a big start for the week. We play 4 days this week, and so we need to jump out and play well and kind of carry over from some stuff that we covered over the weekend, and we need to just come out and do a much better job than we did on last Thursday.
So obviously going back to last week, the Mules took on Farmington, and I thought the Mules played okay. Obviously didn't go the way that we wanted it to go. What did you guys improve on from that game last week?
Well, we came back and started working on some stuff defensively, but primarily more of a mindset of not taking any days, any games off. Not that we took it off. It's just I really thought the kids were flat, and I hadn't seen that all year, and so hopefully we addressed it, and we'll move on and see how today goes.
Going back to last week's game.
We're so incredibly sorry, frankly. That ball was not intended for your leg.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. See, that's a team right there. Go ahead, Coach. That's great.
Well, if they throw it better, it wouldn't happen, right?
I wasn't going to say it like that, but there you go. So let's talk about this game coming up here today. You guys against Twin Rivers. Obviously, Drew Cooper going to be on the mound. Is there going to be a pitch count for that young man? How's that look like?
Yeah, we're thinking we're going to use 3 guys today, spread it out, so that we can keep pitches for the rest of the week. Like I said, 4 games this week. We need all our pitchers, and we got a conference game tomorrow, so we're hoping to handle it that way, but we'll adjust based upon what we see during the game.
Obviously, we talk about this all the time, but the wind is going to be something we're dealing with here. So looking out in the outfield, let's talk about that part of the game plan. How important will it be for the Mules to track the balls down, especially in this high wind?
Well, it's just like it is all the other times. I mean, we really haven't had too many days that we didn't have this kind of wind, so the kids ought to be pretty used to it by now.
And let's talk about your overall lineup. Clayton Schock once again here today. He'll be your leadoff man.
Yeah, and he's catching today. We're going to give him an opportunity to be behind the plate and give Dobbs some knees a chance to recover, and he'll get us started, and then our lineup's changed a little bit, but it hasn't been big changes, but moving Tab down, trying to get him some pitches that he can see, and just trying to put people in the position that they can be successful at.
On the other side, you've got Twin Rivers, and Gunnar Powell will be on the mound for the Royals. Your thoughts on them? They come in 6-3.
Well, like you said, they've won 6 games, so they know how to win. We've just got to step out here and compete and get after them. And I haven't got a chance to really see a whole lot. I saw part of one game. Didn't see, I saw the kids playing back in the fall, and have an idea kind of, who they are.
It's a really cool game because it seems like a lot of people on Twin Rivers, they know your Mules and vice versa. It's always a good rival little game here to have 2 teams in Butler County going at it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we always have relatives back and forth, and so we've got some of our parents are Twin Rivers grads, so but it's good to always play them, think the world of them and think the world of Kelly and the AD, and so it's a good rivalry, and hopefully we'll keep it and keep being able to play them, from year to year.
So who am I supposed to go for? My wife graduated Twin Rivers. My son goes to Twin Rivers, so now I'm kind of confused.
Well, do you remember who your PE teacher was?
I do.
Okay, well.
I think I'll stay where I'm at then, right? So tell me how big it will be for this program and your program to get off to a good start here and win the first game of this week.
Well, it's important, and like I said, more importantly than that we come out and stress the things that we that we wanted to stress for this week that were issues for us last week. And if we'll do that, we'll be fine.
All right, Coach, best of luck to you. Go get them. We'll see you guys afterwards.
Okay.
All right, head coach John David Patillo joining us live here on the pregame. We're going to stay here because coming up in just a moment, we're going to try to get a quick interview with the head coach here, Chris Newman of the Twin Rivers Royals. They are finishing up infield, outfield. So we're going to stay here on the field for just a moment. And I'll keep talking until we get a chance to interview the head coach of Twin Rivers. He has been here now for 8 full seasons, and we'll talk to him coming up. Twin Rivers is a very young baseball team, but they have won 6 games so far this season. So we'll see coming up what he thinks is the biggest key to today's game as his Royals will take on the Poplar Bluff Mules. As Coach Patillo said a moment ago, it is a real battle here of Butler County, and we love playing inter-county squads, and today that's what we're going to have. As you can see here on the camera, I'll get out of the way, and you can see if Steve is up there. I can't see the camera right now, but you can see the Twin Rivers Royals. They are gearing up for a good matchup coming up in just a few moments between the Mules and the Royals here. We are live at Bobby Strenfel Field. It is another windy afternoon coming up, and we have had that pretty much the entire time. I do not see the officials just yet, so we might be able to grab a quick word coming up with the head coach as soon as they finish up infield, outfield. We are waiting for that to wrap up, and if we can, we will holler at the coach here for just a couple of questions, give him a little bit of camera time as well, and I think he may have forgotten, so we'll kind of grab him here for just a moment. Now he sees me. All right, good deal. So we'll talk to the head coach here for just a moment. We will talk to him for just a minute. So, Coach, thank you for the opportunity here, and let's talk about your team coming in. As I said earlier, you guys are a very young baseball team, but you guys have won 6 games here this season. Your first thoughts on the Mules and your team as well?
Playing the Mules here on their home park, they're going to be tough, but, we got a young squad. If we can control what we can control, throwing strikes, making plays fundamentally, we got a chance against anybody. So, we just got to keep our heads straight.
Absolutely, and you guys are going to go with Gunner Powell here on the mound. What is it about him that gives you confidence here starting off this baseball game?
He's thrown strikes for us this year, so if he can live over the plate, mix speeds and let his defense work, he competes for us.
One thing about your team, as young as you guys are, you guys do have some senior leadership as well.
Yeah, those 2 seniors have played a lot of baseball. They're kind of the guys that get the team going. So if they have a good game, we'll see what happens.
So in your mind, with the wind being the way that it is, tell me in your mind, how big will it be for your outfield to play the ball the right way here and make those stops in the outfield?
It's going to be critical. Poplar Bluff's going to put the ball in play. We don't have guys who are overpowering, so our defense has to come to play. I already told the guys in the outfield, you got to get a good first step. If you get burnt today, it's going to be trouble for us. So, hopefully they listen.
Well, Coach, thanks for the time. Go get them. We'll see you guys afterwards.
Thank you.
All right, head coach Chris Newman of the Twin Rivers Royals. Coming up next, we've got first pitch on the way. It is the Mules and Twin Rivers. It is coming up in less than 15 minutes. You're watching and listening to Mules Baseball on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
Welcome to Ozark Total Healthcare. Here we understand that every family's healthcare needs are unique. Whether you're looking for primary care, behavioral health, physical therapy, or hospice care, our compassionate team is here to support you in every stage of life. Plus, our comprehensive pharmacy and medical equipment service means you can find everything you need right under one roof. Remember, at Ozark Total Healthcare, it's one call, one team, one solution. Visit ozarktotalhealthcare.com or call 573-686-5510 to learn more.
Farm Credit isn't just about financing. It's a true partnership. We stand beside our farmers. Rooted in sustainability, family values, and care, we're proud to support the next generation of agriculture. From the biggest equipment to the smallest boots in the field, farming is about passing down knowledge, values, and love for the land. And at Farm Credit, we're here to help that legacy grow. One field, one family, one future at a time.
Big Whiskey's isn't just another steakhouse. It's an American restaurant for the family. It's a place to celebrate wins and eat wings. A place to talk about accomplishments and share appetizers. A place where the whole family can find something they like. From burgers and tacos to salads and seafood or wings, wraps, and tenders. Good days, bad days, or big days. Big Whiskey is there for you. Big Whiskey's on Oak Grove Road in Poplar Bluff.
Barker's Towing and Auto Repair. As the name suggests, Barker's does more than just towing. Here at Barker's, we offer a complete line of automotive services, including tires, brakes, alignments, maintenance, and repair. And for our car enthusiasts, you'll enjoy our speed shop for quality performance parts. We are locally owned and look forward to earning your business. And for those times that you need a tow, Barker's Towing is available 24/7 for all of your towing and auto recovery needs.
It's Barker's by request. 573-785-7811.
Maverick Glass offers repair of automotive, commercial, and residential glass, including mobile repair services. From a chip windshield to a custom glass shower, remember Maverick Glass. Thank you for making Maverick Glass the area's leading glass company for more than 30 years.
Back here live in Poplar Bluff. It is almost that time to bring you the opening pitch here this afternoon as the Mules will take on the Twin Rivers Royals. So make sure and stick around for that as we get ready to bring you all of the exciting action. And of course, we are still awaiting for the umpires here to make their way into the facility. And once they get in, then we will turn things over to our PA address announcer. We may have to do the lineups ourselves because the wind, it is really gusting again here today. And that has been pretty much the flavor of this spring. As a matter of fact, let me just take a gander of what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like right now. You hear that wind chirping out there toward center, left center, I should say. So, with that being said, we may not have much of a crowd mic here today, and that is because the winds are gusting to about 25 miles an hour. You've got Twin Rivers on one side. They are coming in at 6-3, and Poplar Bluff on the other side. Mules, or I should say Twin Rivers rather, they are coming in at 6-3. They are 2-1 in road games. They are averaging 4 runs a ball game, meanwhile giving up 4.5 runs a ball game. On the other side, Poplar Bluff coming in, they are 11-4. Did you know, as of right now, the Mules coming in, they are 6-0. On the home record so far this year. Mules offense coming up, averaging 9 runs a ball game, defensively giving up about 4.5 points or 4.5 runs a ball game as well. So that is a quick comparison to the Mules and the Twin Rivers Royals. Now Twin Rivers, they are coming in. They have lost 6 games in a row over Poplar Bluff, dating back to 2009. These two programs don't play each other a whole lot. However, the Mules have beat them 6 times in a row. The last time was back in 2025. Mules got them 10-0, and the time before that was back in 2016, where the Mules also won 10-0 as well. Coming in as a team, Twin Rivers, they are averaging about 266 offensively, and we'll see coming up today if the Mules can once again continue on their winning ways, or could Twin Rivers maybe get something going over the Mules. We're going to find out coming up today here in just a few moments. As of right now, we are coming up on 4:20 in the afternoon. We are still waiting for the umpires to make their way into the facility We haven't seen them yet. And as soon as they come in, then we will get started with our lineups as well as the national anthem as well. Well, I tell you what, TJ, not that I'm going for Twin Rivers. You got to keep in mind my wife graduated there and my son goes to school there, so it's kind of a complicated deal. Obviously, on the mound coming up here for Twin Rivers, Gunnar Powell. I love games like this because I know all of the kids on both sides. The kids on Bluff, the kids on Twin Rivers. Doesn't matter. We know them all, so we're just hoping for good ball games all the way around. That's all I care about anyway. We're going to see coming up here today. There's my good buddy Roger Faith as he is taking in the game here live in Poplar Bluff. So glad to have him alongside. We are gearing up now for the first pitch in just a few moments. Still do not see the umpires as of right now. So with that being said, let's take about a 2-minute timeout. And when we come back, we will have much more from Poplar Bluff. We are live at Bobby Strenfel Field on the campus of Poplar Bluff Senior High School. We're back in about 2 minutes. You're watching and listening to Mules Baseball on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
I love how you're always thinking ahead.
Well, they don't call me Prepared Pat for nothing.
Guess that makes you forward-thinking Fiona.
Gotta protect your dreams.
Life's better when you're under our roof.
And that would be? Relieved Rudy?
Save up to 23% by bundling your home and auto with us.
Looking for power, performance, or pure fun? You'll find it at Wolf Creek Power Sports. From rugged Can-Am ATVs and side-by-sides to Toro mowers built to tackle any yard, Wolf Creek has you covered. And we service what we sell. And the best part? You don't have to take our word for it. Come in for a test drive and experience the quality of Can-Am and Toro for yourself. Wolf Creek Power Sports. Poplar Bluff.
All right, so we are back here live in Poplar Bluff. The officials are making their way toward home plate. By the way, we've got something big to announce coming up later on this week, and man, I'm so excited about this. I can't give it away, but I will tell you, Steve Seawright and I, we're working on some things to improve a few things around here. And as you see home plate, you see Coach Chris Newman and John David Patillo. They are exchanging the old lineups, and they are gearing up now. They'll talk a little bit, and then we're going to turn things over to Brandon Spain in just a few moments because of the wind and because of everything going on wind-wise. More than likely, we're going to do the lineups ourselves, and of course, once we have the national anthem, just because of all of the wind, we'll probably take a break because you won't be able to hear the music because of the wind anyway. So keep that in mind. We just want to make sure that you can hear everything. And if I turn the music, or I should say turn the volume up on the mic, you can hear the wind really starting to whistle. And that's going to be the way this goes here today. So we'll keep that in mind. And all we're waiting for now is the two coaches to shake hands and start to walk to their benches. And then we will turn it over to our PA address announcer. It is Mr. Brandon Spain. That is coming up here in just a moment. All we're waiting for is for the two coaches now to shake hands officially, and then here we go. So let's turn it over now to the official public address announcer of the Poplar Bluff Mules. Ladies and gentlemen, going on the speakers, it is Mr. Brandon Spain.
Good afternoon, baseball fans, and welcome to Bobby Strenfel Field here at Poplar Bluff High School on this beautiful day for baseball. Today we welcome the Twin Rivers High School. So we're going to go ahead and get to today's starting lineups. Up first for the visiting Royals. Batting first, playing catcher number 7, Liam Galloway. Batting second, playing shortstop, number 22, Bo Lilly. Batting third, playing first base.
That's what I was afraid of, was the win. Batting third at first base, Evan Bonifield. Batting cleanup, it is Jake Aker. Batting in the 5 spot, the center fielder, Keaton Hicks, a junior. Batting sixth, the pitcher, it is Gunnar Powell. Batting seventh at second base, Kinsley Austin. And batting 8th at right field, Eli Thurman. And batting 9th, it is the left fielder, Devin Ludert. Those are the starters here for Twin Rivers. Now for the Poplar Bluff Mules, the leadoff man, playing catcher today, Mr. Clayton Schock. Batting second at center field, Brant Bell. In the 3 spot today, playing first base, it is Bryce Dobbs. Batting cleanup in right field, Cade Huffman. Batting 5th, he'll play third base. It is Ryan Tanchavez. And batting 6th at second base, it is senior Marcus Tabanera. Batting 7th, he'll play shortstop again this afternoon. It is Miles Johnson. And batting 8th, he'll be at left field. It is Luke Seagraves. And batting 9th, he is the pitcher. It is Drew Cooper. Only because of the wind, let's go to a commercial break. We'll be back in about 1 minute on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
Looking to make your home more comfortable, functional, and stylish? At Hefner Furniture and Appliance, we've got everything you need to create the perfect space. From cozy sofas and plush recliners to beautiful bedroom sets, dining furniture, and top brand mattresses that guarantee a great night's sleep. With easy financing options and free local delivery, Hefner makes it simple and affordable to bring comfort home. Visit our massive showroom in Poplar Bluff. You can also browse and shop anytime online at hefnerfurniture.com.
Looking for compassionate professional care in Poplar Bluff? Come to the Manor Skilled Nursing and Rehab. Our 90-bed Medicare and Medicaid certified facility offers 24-hour care, therapy services, transportation to doctor's visits, a full-service beauty shop, and also a special memory care unit. Residents enjoy a home-like environment with Wi-Fi cable and engaging activities. Weekend admissions are welcome. Call 573-686-1147 or drop by anytime for a tour. The Manor, where comfort, care, and independence come together.
All right, so play ball indeed. Let's go ahead now and get right into our starting lineups here this afternoon, and let's get them on the board here once again as we begin here this matchup between Poplar Bluff and Twin Rivers. Leading off for the Twin Rivers Royals, it is the catcher Liam Galloway. Batting second, he'll play shortstop. Bo Lilly. Batting third at first base, senior Evan Bonifield. Batting cleanup, he'll be at third base. It is Jake Aker. Batting in the 5 spot this afternoon, it is the center fielder, Mr. Keaton Hicks. Batting 6th, he'll be the pitcher. It is Gunnar Powell. And batting 7th at second base, number 2, Kentley Austin. Batting 8th at right field, Eli Thurman. And batting 9th, he'll be at left field. It is Devin Ludert. Those are the offensive lineup for Coach Chris Newman and Twin Rivers. Now looking defensively for Coach Patillo and the Poplar Bluff Mules. Out in left field, it is Luke Seagraves. In center field, you've got Brant Bell. In right field, Cade Huffman. Going around the infield now at third base, Ryan Tanchavez. At shortstop, it is Miles Johnson. Second base, Marcus Tabanera. At first base here today, it is senior Bryce Dobbs. And behind the plate, you've got Clayton Schock. And on the mound for your Poplar Bluff Mules, it is number 8, Drew Cooper. He is a senior for the Mules. Cooper coming in, making his third start of the season, his 7th appearance. He is 2-0 so far this year. He has pitched 18 innings, giving up 14 hits, 4 runs, 3 of them earned. He has walked 5, struck out 17, and he has hit 1 batter. His earned run average is 1.467, coming in 2-0 so far this season. All right, so there you go. Those are the numbers as we get ready to bring you high school baseball. So Grandma Jackie was giving me a call right there. Here we go. It is first pitch time at 4:31 on your Monday, and we are off and running. There is ball 1. It is 80 degrees in Poplar Bluff. I'm Frankie Castile alongside Steve Seawright. And here we go. First pitch, or I should say the second pitch in there, a swing and a miss. Liam Galloway coming in, batting $154. He's got an RBI. He is a sophomore. It is now 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a miss. He went high for that one. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Got to call Grandma back as soon as this game is over. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here is the pitch. Outside for a ball. Count is even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. We are in the top of inning number 1. Mules coming in to the game 11-4. Twin Rivers, meanwhile, they are coming in 6-3. There's a fly ball. This one goes to right field. Huffman underneath it, and he'll make the catch. 1 up and 1 down here in the top of inning number 1. Coming up next, it is senior Bo Lilly. So Lilly coming in to the ball game now. Lilly so far this year batting .333, 2 RBIs, 9 hits. He bats right-handed, and the first pitch is in there for a called strike. It is no balls and 1 strike. So Lilly, a senior, he is making his 33rd plate appearance. Still batting .333. There's a ground ball hit sharply. What a cutoff by Tabanera over to first base in time. What a play by the senior second baseman. 2 up and 2 down on a sliding stop to keep that in the infield. Easily robbing Bo Lilly of a base hit. Evan Bonifield now, the senior who has recently signed to play at the next level. He steps in, takes the first pitch in there for a called strike. It is no balls and 1 strike. Bonifield batting .455, 1 homer and 6 RBIs. This one fouls it away, out of play quickly. No balls and 2 strikes. It is no balls and 2 strikes now to Evan Bonifield. He was on this team a couple of years ago where they won the Ozark Foothills Conference Championship. There's a ground ball, a hard hit ball to Miles Johnson. Long throw to first base in time, and the side is retired. 3 up and 3 down as we go to the bottom of the first inning. We're back in 30 seconds. You're watching and listening to Mules Baseball on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
Pizza Inn wants to know, what's your favorite slice? Is it our classic Supreme in all its warm, cheesy goodness? Or maybe it's the Meaty Max with its perfect combination of flavors and textures. And don't forget the fan favorite chocolate chip cookie dessert pizza, a mouth-watering masterpiece. Your Poplar Bluff Pizza Inn serves up all your favorites, so no matter what slice you crave, Pizza Inn will satisfy. Pizza Inn, where family and flavor meet.
Looking for power, performance, or pure fun? You'll find it at Wolf Creek Power Sports. From rugged Can-Am ATVs and side-by-sides to Toro mowers built to tackle any yard, Wolf Creek has you covered. And we service what we sell. And the best part? You don't have to take our word for it. Come in for a test drive and experience the quality of Can-Am and Toro for yourself. Wolf Creek Power Sports. Poplar Bluff.
Batting second in center field, it is Brent Bell. Batting third, he'll be playing first base. It is senior Bryce Dobbs. Batting cleanup in right field, it is Cade Huffman. Batting 5th at third base, Ryan Tanchavez. Batting 6th at second base, it is Marcus Tabanera. Batting 7th, he'll play shortstop. It is Miles Johnson. Batting 8th over in left field, it is Luke Seagraves. And batting 9th, it is the Mules starting pitcher. It is Drew Cooper. And let's talk about the outfield here for the Twin Rivers Royals. Out in left field, it is Devin Lutert in center field. Keaton Hicks over in right field. Eli Thurman. Let's go around the infield now. At third base, it is Jake Aker. Over at shortstop, it is senior Bo Lilly. Second base, freshman Austin Kinsley. Or make that Kentley Austin, rather. I always get his name backwards. Over at first base, it is Evan Bonifield. And behind the plate, Liam Galloway on the mound for the Twin Rivers Royals. It is Gunnar Powell. And Powell, this season, he is making his second start overall. He has pitched 9 1/3 innings so far. He has given up 8 hits, 8 runs. 6 of them have been earned. He has walked 7, struck out 9, and he's also hit 3 batters. His earned run average is 4.50, and he is 2-0 so far this season. Here is the first offering outside for a ball, and this at bat is underway with sophomore Clayton Schock. It is 1 ball and no strikes. Schock digs in, batting .444 on the year. He does have 12 RBIs, and this one is downstairs as well. Quickly 2 balls and no strikes. It is a 2-0 count now to Clayton Schock. Here is the 2-0 pitch. Inside, it's a ball. 3 balls and no strikes. Schock this season, he has walked 8 times, looking to make it possibly number 9. It is a 3-0 count. Schock going to try to get on base here by any means necessary. 3 balls and no strikes. Outside pitch, and there is your first walk of the ball game. Schock is now on his way down to first base. Brent Bell coming up to the plate for the Mules. Bell batting .469. He is in second when it comes to batting average for the Mules. Clayton Schock, by the way, he is 1 stolen base on 3 tries, or on 3 tries. Bell batting .469, 1 homer, 18 RBIs, and he'll take off, and he will be on second base on the wild pitch. 5 straight balls here to begin this ball game. One ball and no strikes here. They're going to go ahead and change that to a stolen base in the scorebook. It is 2 balls and no strikes. He was already halfway down to second base before the pitch even got there. 2 balls and no strikes. Schock now leading away from second base. This one is fouled away. Good hands there by Dobbs. He's in the on-deck circle. By the way, Brent Bell with runners in scoring position. He leads the team at .625. He does very well with runners in scoring position. Here is the 2-1 pitch. There's a fly ball. This one hit hard to left field. It is carrying to the fence. 1 run will come in. And this one could be a triple, as Bell is going to wind up on third base, a stand-up triple. And now the Mules lead 1-0. Watch the replay presented by Barker's Towing. I mean, this one was carrying all the way to the fence. What a shot by Brent Bell. And now Bryce Dobbs coming up to the plate. Bell, his second triple on the season. It is an RBI triple at that. First pitch misses for a ball inside. So Bell got a hold of that one and took that one for a ride. This one misses inside as well. 2 balls and no strikes. A runner on third base. 1 run has already come in to score. Here is the 2-0 pitch coming to Bryce Dobbs. This one just catches enough of the corner. 2 balls and a strike. Dobbs batting .417, 14 RBIs. With runners in scoring position, he is batting .348. Here is the 2-1 pitch coming by Gunnar Powell. Outside, this one gets away on the wild pitch, and the Mules will come in and score a run. It is now a 2-0 game. It is now 3 balls and 1 strike. So Mules now, first two batters have scored. It is now a 2-0 game. 3 balls and 1 strike now to the Mules first baseman, Bryce Dobbs. Here it is coming from Gunnar Powell. 3 balls and 1 strike. This one, lazy fly ball to the second baseman, Kentley Austin. And there is your first out of the inning. So 1 down here in the inning. Now coming up to the plate, it is Cade Huffman. That one goes F4 on the out. So 1 away here in the bottom of the inning. Huffman coming up to the plate. He is batting .395 with 8 RBIs. Mules lead at 2-0 here in the top of inning number 1. Outside pitch is a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. Pitch number 15 coming up now for Gunnar Powell. There's a fly ball. This one goes right to, it's a line drive to Bo Lilly. And 2 down here in the inning now. So 2 down for Ryan Tanchavez. Little Kanye West flashing lights coming out to his walkout music as Tanchavez batting .486. 10 RBIs. He leads the team in batting average. Tanchavez, he digs in. Here's the pitch. There's a rip and a base hit down the left field line. Could be extras. Tanchavez rounds first, and he will have a stand-up double on the first pitch. It is a double down the left field line. Boy, what a good job there by Tanchavez. Tanchavez, that's his 2nd double of the year. And now Marcus Tabanera coming up to the plate. Tabanera batting .341. He's got 11 RBIs, also 1 double so far this year. Tabanera with runners on second and third base. He is batting .294. Looking for RBI number 12. First pitch in there for a called strike. It is no balls and 1 strike. So far, Powell, he has thrown in this inning 17 pitches. 10 of them have been for balls and 7 strikes. Jake Aker, the cleanup man, he'll be set to lead things off here in the top of inning number 2. Mules lead at 2-0, still threatening with a runner on second base. Tabanera digs in. Here's the pitch, and there's another ground ball. This one's a hard hit one. Aker does all he can, and that's going to be an infield base hit. Boy, good job there by Tabanera. That one was smoked off the bat. There was not much that he could do on that one. Good job by Aker keeping that ball in front of him the best he could. It gets a little bit behind him, but he's able to save a run. 2 down in the inning. Johnson batting .262. He's got 10 RBIs. Still a runner. Tabanera takes off. It's a hit and run. This one to center field. This one's going to go over the head of Keaton Hicks. 2 runs are going to come in. Johnson says, I've got a triple, and he is going to keep going. Here is the throw. It is an inside the park home run. Johnson, what a shot. Watch the replay. Johnson never stops hustling. Watch it go over the head of Keaton Hicks. Watch him round second. He was not going to stop. Coach Patillo waving him in. That is a 3-run inside the park home run for Miles Johnson. Swing and a miss. No balls and a 1 strike. Woo. Inside the park home run. You don't see that very often. No balls and 2 strikes. Mules now lead 5-0 with 2 down. This one popped up out of play behind us. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Miles Johnson goes to straightaway center, and he's flying around the bag. Oh, strike 3 is called, and the side is retired. Not before. 5 runs on 4 hits and nobody left on. We'll be back in 1 minute. There is the replay again by Miles Johnson as he swings and gets a 3-run inside the park home run. Mules now lead 5-0. We're going to keep it here. Nope, there it is. We're back in 1 minute on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
Looking for compassionate professional care in Poplar Bluff? Come to the Manor Skilled Nursing and Rehab. Our 90-bed Medicare and Medicaid certified facility offers 24-hour care, therapy services, transportation to doctor's visits, a full-service beauty shop, and also a special memory care unit. Residents enjoy a home-like environment with Wi-Fi cable and engaging activities. Weekend admissions are welcome. Call 573-686-1147 or drop by anytime for a tour. The Manor, where comfort, care, and independence come together.
I love how you're always thinking ahead.
Well, they don't call me Prepared Pat for nothing.
Guess that makes you forward-thinking Fiona.
Gotta protect your dreams.
Life's better when you're under our roof.
And that would be? Relieved Rudy?
Save up to 23% by bundling your home and auto with us.
And now back to the action. It's Mules Baseball. Here's the voice of the Mules, Frankie Castillo.
As we get back now to live action, we go to the top of inning number 2. The Mules now lead 5-0. It'll be Aker, Hicks, and Powell. Our ball game is presented by First Midwest Bank, Kevin's Auto Repair, PB Realty, Legacy Farm and Land Specialist, Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers, Costello's, Hefner's Furniture and Appliance, also Ozark Legacy Insurance Partners, Heartland Express, The Manor, Pizza Inn, and Barker's Towing and Auto Repair. Cooper now comes set. First pitch is a ball, 1 ball and no strikes to Jake Aker as he comes in to this ball game as his team trails at 5-0. He is coming in batting 174 on the season with 1 RBI. There's a ground ball hit sharply. Good stop by Johnson. It'll keep him in front of him. It'll be an inside, or I should say infield base hit. There we go. Johnson did everything he could to get that out of his glove. It would have been a bang-bang play at best. Nevertheless, there is a leadoff hit by Jake Aker. Aker now getting his 5th base hit of the season. Keaton Hicks now coming up to the plate. Hicks batting 174. Back over to first base is not in time. Our ball game is presented by American Family Insurance agent Gerald Zerwanka. Wolf Creek Power Sports, Christian Automotive and Tire, and being brought to you by Eye Care Specialist Larry Hillis Dodge Air Solutions, also Oakdale Care Center, Farm Credit of Southeast Missouri, Maverick Glass, Big Whiskeys, Baldwin Chevrolet. Swing and a miss, back over to first base, and got him at first. What a throw by Clayton Schock. Good job by Schock over to Dobbs, and one down here in the inning. What a throw down to first base. This one fouls it away. It is still no balls and 2 strikes. No balls and 2 strikes. 5-0. Aker picked off first base. Here is the 0-2. There's a fly ball hammered to deep left, and Seagraves will make the catch. 2 down here in the inning. So 2 quick outs here in the inning after a leadoff base hit. And the pitcher now, Gunnar Powell, coming up to the plate for Twin Rivers.
Now batting for Gunnar Powell.
Gunnar Powell now doing the pitching today, batting 158. He's got an RBI so far this season. Kent Cawthon Shelter Insurance and Ozark Total Healthcare, your Mules sponsors for this season. My lovely wife Pam is tuning in, Steve, and she says she's ready for us to get everything ready to go. She's tired of me talking about it. Strike 1, it is 1 ball and 1 strike. So the pressure is on you, my friend. He's like, I got you. 1 ball and 1 strike. Downstairs for a ball, it is 2 balls and 1 strike. Mules here in the early going, leading by 5. 9, 1, and 2 is all due up. It's 3 balls and a strike. Gunnar Powell got confused. I was like, did I miss something somewhere? But no, it's 3 balls and 1 strike. Coach Newman thought it was ball 4-2. I had 3 balls and a strike. He called 1 a strike. 3-1. All right, so here we go. 3 balls and 1 strike. As Powell digs in, so far this season he has drawn 6 walks. Here is the pitch. This one, small short grounder to Tanchavez over to first base and got him. And the side is retired. 1 hit, no runs, and nobody left on. It'll be Cooper, Schock, and Bell at 9-1 and 2 when we come back. Mules lead 5-0. You're watching and listening to Mules Baseball on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
Imagine playing sports, reading, or driving without needing contact lenses or glasses. The eye LASIK procedure at Eye Care Specialists could be the answer to help you improve your vision. Call Eye Care Specialists to schedule a free screening.
We know what drives a champion. It's not just strength. It's heart, grit, and teamwork. Every play, every sprint, you're building more than a score. You're forging character. Push past doubt, lift your teammates, and show the world what you're made of. And now, go win that game.
And now back to the action. It's Mules Baseball. Here's the voice of the Mules, Frankie Castillo.
bottom of the second inning, the Mules find themselves with a 5-0 lead. Cooper now coming up to the plate. He has thrown 21 pitches. He'll be allotted 30 overall. So Cooper now comes in. Let's see what he has. 9-1-2. First pitch is in there for a call to strike one. Cooper batting at .250 on the season. He's got 3 RBIs, no balls, and 1 strike. Here is the pitch. Inside, good pitch. This one catches the corner. It is no balls and 2 strikes. The junior high program they are playing tonight. Believe they are playing Piggott. Swing and a miss. Jammed him inside, and there is your first out of the inning. Second strikeout of the ball game for Gunnar Powell. Now Clayton Schock is coming up to the plate for the Mules. He walked and scored back in the first inning. And first pitch is a ball, 1 ball and no strikes. So 1-0 the count with 1 down here in the home half of inning number 2. We're coming up on 5 o'clock. The left-hander stepping in now. Schock is coming in batting .444 this season. 9 walks on the year. Up high for a ball. It is 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0 the count. Mules here leading 5-0. Here is the 2-0 pitch. Inside, has to get out of the way at 3 balls and no strikes. Schock digs in at 3 balls and no strikes. Oh, that's what she's doing. I was trying to figure out, there was some lady in front of me, and I didn't know what she was doing. There's ball 4. And there was a hornet or something that was flying around the window. She kept looking at me. I was like, what am I saying wrong? Nope, it was just an insect. So Schock now with his second walk of the game. And RBI triple by Brant Bell his last time. Mules now lead 5-0 with a runner on first base and 1 down. Brant Bell batting .469 entering today's game. He is second on the team in batting average. Back over to first base, not in time. By the way, the Mules are selling a mega raffle again this season. There's lots of prizes to be had. Make sure and find a parent on the baseball team. They are selling these tickets, the Booster Club as well. Ball taken outside, 1 ball and no strikes. There's all kinds of various items on this mega raffle. Later on this week, we'll have Allison Bell. Also, we'll have Jeff Anglin as well. They'll be talking about everything going on. Back over to first base is not in time. Schock is over there at first. He slides in, no problem. Here is Gunnar Powell now. Takes pitch number 32. Outside, it catches enough of the strike zone. It is 1 ball and 1 strike. Bell hammered one all the way to left field. His first time ended up being an RBI triple. And then the big shot of the game, the 3-run inside the park home run by Miles Johnson. This one's popped up to right field. Eli Thurman coming in and drops in front of him. It'll be a base hit there, and now runners on first and second base with 1 down. So 2 runners on. Bryce Dobbs coming up to the plate now. So Bell having his second hit of the night, or of the afternoon rather. Dobbs now batting .417 on the season. He is batting .348 with runners on second and third base. First pitch is downstairs for a ball. It is 1 ball and no strikes. Tomorrow afternoon, we'll be live at Notre Dame High School. I hope we get the cloud cover there because tomorrow it is going to be on the warm side. We're talking record-breaking temperatures again tomorrow. This one called a strike inside, 1 ball, 1 strike. I wouldn't mind having the cloud cover. Tomorrow, I'm all by myself. Up high for a ball, 2 balls and 1 strike. Steve does not want to hang out with me tomorrow, he said. I'm on my own. So it'd be nice to have the cloud cover. Something tells me we'll have nothing but sunshine tomorrow. Just saying. Steps off the rubber. Holds up on the pitch. It'll be a ball. Courtesy runner at second base, it is Peyton Hall. 3 balls and 1 strike here to the Mules first baseman, Bryce Dobbs. And held off, and there is a ball 4. Bases now are loaded, 1 down. Cade Huffman coming up next. Two walks in the inning and a base hit. And now the Mules have them loaded every base. Huffman coming in with runners on second and third base, batting .360. He's got 8 RBIs. What an opportunity here. First pitch in there for a called strike. It is no balls and 1 strike. 0-1 the count. Coach John David Patillo on third base. Tyler Mathis on first base. Our dugout coaches are Tyler McLevain and Casey Beast. A swing and a miss. No balls and 2 strikes. Awaiting on deck for the Mules is Ryan Tanchavez. Mules have them loaded here in the second. Hall leads away from third base. There's a ground ball. This one goes right to the first baseman. And Mules end up scoring a run on the play. It'll be an RBI ground out there. So now runners on second and at third base. It is now a 6-0 game for the Mules. First pitch misses for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. It's going to be a 3 unassisted. Tanchavez doubled his last time, and he came around to score. Here is the 1-0 pitch. There's a ground ball. This one's going to go foul. Tabanera had the duck out of the way. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 the count here to Ryan Tanchavez. Tab is on deck. Mules have 2 ducks on the pond. Outside for a ball. It is 2 balls and 1 strike. Wind is going out toward center field right now. Tanchavez doubled and scored back in the first. Powell now gets the sign that he wants from Galloway. It comes set. There's a rip, and there's another big hit. 1 run is going to score. Make it 2. Tanchavez, he is hustling around, and he will have another double. Watch the ground ball, and now we're going to see Coach Newman coming out. It is now an 8-0 game. A great job again by Tanchavez. His second double of the ball game. And we might get a pitching change coming. If we do, we will take a break here if we do. And we will come back if that is the case. So it is 8-0 now. Mules lead. Mules scoring 5 in the first inning. They score 3 here in the second. And it looks like they gave the ball to... Yep, Jake Aker is going to be the guy on the mound. So let's go to break. Let's take a minute timeout, and we'll be back. Mules lead 8-0. You're watching and listening to Mules Baseball on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
We know what drives a champion. It's not just strength. It's heart, grit, and teamwork. Every play, every sprint, you're building more than a score. You're forging character. Push past doubt, lift your teammates, and show the world what you're made of. And now, go win that game.
Maverick Glass offers repair of automotive, commercial, and residential glass, including mobile repair services. From a chip windshield to a custom glass shower, remember Maverick Glass. Thank you for making Maverick Glass the area's leading glass company for more than 30 years.
And now back to the action. It's Mules Baseball. Here's the voice of the Mules, Frankie Castillo.
Pitching change for the Twin Rivers Royals. Jake Aker now. He will come off of third base, and he will be the new pitcher. Gunnar Powell is going to move over, and he will now play at shortstop. Coming up for Twin Rivers, Bo Lilly. He will go from shortstop, and he will now be the new third baseman. So there is your defensive substitutions as Jacob Aker, as he comes in, he is making his fifth appearance overall. He has pitched 11 and 2/3 innings. He has given up 6 hits, 6 runs, 3 of them earned. He has walked 5 and struck out 15. His earned run average is 1.80. First pitch to Tabanera, taken out of play for a foul ball. It is no balls and 1 strike. Aker, by the way, is 1-1 on this season. Coming up in the top of the third inning, Kentley Austin to lead things off, followed by Eli Thurman and Devin Ludert. There's a fly ball, this one down the right field line and foul. Tabanera takes it for a long strike. It is no balls and 2 strikes. Mules now lead 8-0 here in the bottom of the second inning. Aker now comes set. Here is the pitch. Outside for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Twin Rivers 6-3. Mules are 11-4 on the season. Here is the 1-2 pitch. There's a ground ball, base hit by Tabanera. Here comes Tanchavez, and now it is a 9-0 game. Boy, he goes at the opposite field all the way to right field. Tanchavez comes in and now makes it a 9-0 ball game. Still 2 down here in the inning. Miles Johnson coming up to the plate. Johnson had a 3-run inside the park home run his last time. Did he hold up? No, he did not. No balls and 1 strike. Mules out to a 9-0 lead. 5 in the first, 4 here in the second. And Tabanera now digs away from first base. That wind still howling. There's a fly ball. This one gets down for a base hit. So 2 hits in the ball game for Miles Johnson. That one goes to center field. And now coming up to the plate, it is Luke Seagraves. Seagraves struck out looking his first time. Runners now on first and second base with 2 down. Jake Aker comes set. Here is the pitch on the way to Seagraves. Back over to second base, not in time, and it gets away from Austin. And each runner now will move over to a second and third base. So Johnson and Tabanera moves up, and this one is inside, or rank that outside for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. Seagraves on the season with 1 RBI, entering batting .364. Outside is a ball, and this one, the ball gets away. I have no idea what happened there. Now the umpires are going to have to intervene, and I think he was trying to throw down to third base. Galloway, it may have slipped out of his hand. A run will score. Tabanera comes in to score. And that'll be the second error of the inning. And now it is a 10-0 ball game. There's ball 2, 2 balls and no strikes. I think Galloway was trying to go down to Bo Lilly at third base, and the ball may have slipped out of his hand. That's what I'm thinking happened, and the ball actually ended up going toward the dugout, may have actually reached the dugout at third base. 2 balls and 1 strike. Here is the 2-1 pitch. Outside, and there is a ball. So now runners on first and third base. So Seagraves will draw the walk. And now we are back to Drew Cooper. He began the inning. He struck out. He was the first out. Up high, this one just catches the plate. It is no balls and 1 strike. Cooper entering the ballgame, batting .250. Mules lead at 10-0. 5 runs in the first, 5 here in the second. This one fouls it off the plate. It is no balls and 2 strikes. No balls and 2 strikes as Aker comes set. Here is the 0-2 pitch. There's a fly ball. This one out toward right field. Thurman coming in to make the catch. And the side is retired. Mules pick up 5 runs on 4 hits, a couple of errors, and they strand a couple of runners. We're back in 1 minute. Mules lead at 10-0 on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
Struggling to find that perfect gift for that person who has everything? Find unique treasures at the gift chest.
At Whitworth's Gift Chest Jewelers, we have over 6 decades of expertise bringing you unique and beautifully crafted jewelry, gifts, and one-of-a-kind artwork.
We are locally and family-owned, and we also offer custom creations, jewelry repairs, and we buy scrap gold, silver, and platinum. Let our family take care of yours. That's Whitworth's Gift Chest Jewelers,
where Walmart is next door to us in Poplar Bluff.
Welcome to Ozark Total Healthcare. Here we understand that every family's healthcare needs are unique. Whether you're looking for primary care, behavioral health, physical therapy, or hospice care, our compassionate team is here to support you in every stage of life. Plus, our comprehensive pharmacy and medical equipment service means you can find everything you need right under one roof. Remember, at Ozark Total Healthcare, it's one call, one team, one solution. Visit ozarktotalhealthcare.com or call 573-686-5510 to learn more.
And now back to the action. It's Mules Baseball. Here's the voice of the Mules, Frankie Castillo.
Well, for the Mules, Drew Cooper, his afternoon has come to an end, at least on the pitcher's mound. Let's go ahead now and bring you to our new pitcher for the Mules. It is Miles Johnson. He is making his 4th appearance on the season. He has pitched 5 2/3 innings so far. He is 0-1 this year. He has given up 5 hits, 5 runs, 2 of them earned. He has walked 4, struck out 4. And his earned run average is 2.471. Once again, 5 2/3 innings. Mules lead by a score of 10-0. 7, 8, 9 are all due up here for the Twin Rivers Royals. Now looking over at Drew Cooper, he has pitched 2 innings so far. He faced only 6 batters. He gave up 1 hit, no runs. He walked none, struck out none, but he did go 2 full innings here today. And now Miles Johnson, he will come in as the new pitcher, and that means Ryan Tanchavez is now going to go to shortstop, and Drew Cooper, he will go to third base. Everybody else will stay right where they're at. And the first pitch misses for a ball. It is a 1 ball and no strikes. So up to the plate now, it is Kentley Austin. Austin, so far this season, batting .316, 6 RBIs. Here is the second pitch, downstairs for a ball. 2 balls and no strikes. Well, this youngster on the plate right now, Mr. Austin, known him for a long time. Him and my son are very good friends, and we live pretty close together, as a matter of fact. 3 balls and no strikes now to Austin. He has walked 4 times this season. Mr. Austin, he is into racing for sure, and there's a strike right down the middle. Believe he has won some championships here in recent when it comes to racing. And this one lost him on. No, they're going to call that one a strike. So now it is 3 balls and 2 strikes. Full count to Austin. Here is the payoff. And now he lost him on ball 4. So a leadoff walk here by Kentley Austin gives Twin Rivers their second base runner of the ball game. Eli Thurman coming up to the plate now, the right fielder. He is batting .421 this season, 6 RBIs. First pitch inside for a ball. It is a 1 ball and no strikes. Austin so far this season, 2 stolen bases on 3 tries. Runner on first base. He has a good lead over there at first. This one is downstairs for a ball.
Please make an adjustment and throw strikes.
I believe that's his mama down there that you can hear in the crowd mic. It's not me, it's his mama who's making the statement to make the adjustment and throw strikes. Oh, good pitch. I think he may have heard what mama had to say. He did make that adjustment. 2 balls and 1 strike. Runner on first base, nobody down here in the top of inning number 3. Mules lead 10-0. And this one misses downstairs. 3 balls and a strike. Three balls and 1 strike here. The wind is still whipping around, going out toward center field right now. In there for a call strike, and now the count is full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Cooper threw 21 pitches. He is in line for the win. His team is up by double digits and lost him on ball 4, so back-to-back batters with a full count. And now 2 walks issued. Devin Ludert coming up to the plate. Coach Patillo trying to keep everybody available for tomorrow. And then we've got back-to-back games in Jonesboro. This one is popped up, and it is a strike on the foul ball. The bunt attempt, no balls and 1 strike. So Devin Ludert coming up to the plate, batting .250. He's got 3 RBIs so far this year, 5 base hits, or I should say 5 hits rather. He's got 3 doubles here in this spring season. Here is the pitch. Showing bunt, pretty good one. They're going to go right to third base. Got him at third and at first base too. What a double play turned by Miles Johnson.
Good job, boys.
Boy, you don't see that very often. What a double play. It goes 1-5-3. And just like that, there are 2 down here in the inning. We are back to the top of the lineup now. Up to the plate, it is Liam Galloway. Popped out to Cade Huffman his first time. And there's a strike, good pitch. It is 1 ball, 1 strike. The sun now is coming out for the first time this afternoon. 1 ball and 1 strike. Galloway, he is 0 for 1, 2 down here in the inning. Here is the 1-1 pitch outside for a ball, 2 balls and 1 strike. Pitch number 18 coming for the senior Miles Johnson. Thurman on second base. Issued a walk here this inning. Oh, this one got Galloway. Got him on the inside part of the lower leg, and he will trot down to first base. Runners now on first and second base. He looks to be okay. And now Lilly, who grounded out to Tabanera his first time. Tabanera made a great stop in the first inning. 2 on, 2 down. This one popped up and out of play behind us. It is no balls and 1 strike. Coming up next Monday, we are a week away. We're going to be live at the Rogers Theater in Poplar Bluff. We are teaming up with our good friends at Missouri Highlands Healthcare. We are showcasing our Poplar Bluff Severe Weather Response Team. I will be there as well as we are giving back to the community, talking all about severe weather. Also, if Hannah Harper gets through tonight, we'll turn that into a watch party for her as she continues on the American Idol. There's a ground ball, base hit, gets in to left field, and they will hold up Thurman. Bases now are loaded. It is the second hit of the ball game for Twin Rivers. So now Evan Bonifield, he's got some power. He steps in here in the top of inning number 3. He grounded out to Miles Johnson his first time. Bonifield batting .455 on the season, and the first pitch is in there for a called strike. It is no balls and 1 strike. So everybody on the base pads. Bo Lilly on first base, Liam Galloway on second, third base Eli Thurman. This one gets away, and not enough speed on third base to have Thurman come in. 1 ball and 1 strike. That one went sailing over Clayton Schock's head all the way to the backstop. 1 ball and 1 strike. Tomorrow we hit the road and we'll be at Notre Dame High School. Big SEMO rival game. Pregame at 4:05. There's a ground ball. This one hits right to Johnson. He'll walk over and he will touch the bag, and the side is retired. Well, Twin Rivers will strand 3. We are back to the top of the lineup. Mules need 5 runs to end it here in 3 innings. Mules lead 10-0. You're watching and listening to Mules Baseball on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
Insurance decisions shouldn't be a shot in the dark. With expert advice, personalized service, and a wide range of carriers, Ozark Legacy Insurance Partners should be your first choice. We're not just experienced agents. We're your partners. We offer a wide range of carriers for tailored coverage and better rates. So expect a handshake, a chat, and solutions that fit, like a well-tailored suit. For auto, home, business, life, health, and even Medicare, make Ozark Legacy Insurance Partners your first choice for insurance. It's our family protecting your family.
At Baldwin Chevrolet, teamwork is what drives us forward.
From sales to service, we go to bat for you. When it comes to prices and experience, we kick the competition to the curb.
From shooting your shots to scoring touchdowns, Baldwin Chevy Cadillac's the place to be.
Proudly supporting Poplar Bluff and our community for over 45 years. Go Mules!
And now back to the action. It's Mules Baseball. Here's the voice of the Mules, Frankie Castillo.
And we are back now as we get ready for the home half of inning number 3. For the Mules, it is Clayton Schock, Brent Bell, and Bryce Dobbs all due up here for the Poplar Bluff Mules as we get ready for the home half of inning number 3. The Mules have an opportunity. They need 5 runs to come away with the win and win this game early today. We are coming up on an hour-long game to this point. We are sitting at 55 minutes to be exact. So can the Mules come away with the win here in this inning? We're going to find out coming up here in just a few moments as Clayton Schock is going to be on the mound, or I should say be the first batter for the Poplar Bluff Mules. Looking now at the pitcher's mound, Jake Aker, he is back on the mound for the Twin Rivers Royals. Gunnar Powell still going to play shortstop. And over on third base, it'll be Bo Lilly. And at first base is Evan Bonifield. Kentley Austin at second base. In the outfield, Devin Ludert, he is out there in left. Keaton Hicks in center. And Eli Thurman, he will round us out. And he will be over in right field for the Twin Rivers Royals. Clayton Schock now as he stands in. He's got 2 walks so far in this ball game. First pitch, we're off and going here in the home half of inning number 3. There is a ball 1, 1 ball and no strikes. 1-0 the count. Here is the pitch, and this one just misses for a ball. It is 2 balls and no strikes. Quick 2-0 count to the leadoff man, Clayton Schock. He's already walked twice, and there's a rip. And oh, what a good play by Gunnar Powell over to first base in time. That was one of those, watch the replay. It's like, looky what I found. He looked away and still made a spectacular throw and catch. That one goes 6-3 on the out. 1 down here in the inning, and now Brent Bell, who is 2 for 2. He has scored a couple of runs too. He steps in. Here is the pitch inside for a strike. It is no balls and 1 strike. So a called strike on the inside part of the plate. Quick strike here to Brent Bell, who is 2 for 2 on the day. And this one is outside for a ball. It is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Coming up following this game, whether it's this inning or if we go 5 or 6 innings, hopefully we will have coming up the coach and some players as well. This one is downstairs. It is a ball 2, 2 balls and 1 strike here. 2-1 the count. Mules looking for their 12th win of the season. And this one is downstairs and outside. It's 3 balls and 1 strike. So a quick 3-1 count here. Quick 3 balls and 1 strike. Brent Bell trying to get on base for a 3rd time here this afternoon. Couple of hits already for the young man. He is really swinging a hot bat here of late. No doubt about it. So now as Aker comes set, here is the 3-1 pitch. And lost him on ball 4. And a 1-out walk here as Bell trots down to first base. So now Dobbs coming up to the plate. Dobbs has popped out, he has walked, and he has scored here in the game so far. Bell now leads away from first base, and the first pitch is in there for a called strike. It is no balls and 1 strike. quickly 1-0 the count now. 1-0, or make that 0-1 the count, I should say. To the Mules at first baseman, Bryce Dobbs. There's a fly ball. This one to right field. Thurman going back, and it goes over his head. Bell is going to come around, and he's given the green light. Dobbs will have a triple. It is a one-out triple, and the Mules now lead 11-0. What a shot by Dobbs. Watch this one. Bam! That one going over the head of Eli Thurman. And now coming up is Cade Huffman. Mules now lead 11-0. First pitch misses up high for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Mules have really hit the daylights out of it today. Inside pitch, and there is a ball 2. It is 2 balls and no strikes for the Mules. Dobbs smashing that one to right field. And this one misses as well. It is quickly ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes. And here is the 3-0 pitch. And nice pitch. Way to come back on that one. 3 balls and 1 strike. So 3 balls and 1 strike here. Swing and a miss, and now it's a full count pitch. 3 balls and 2 strikes. So quickly 3 balls and 2 strikes. As Huffman comes set, here is the payoff pitch. And downstairs, lost him on ball 4. And now runners are on the corners. And now we're going to see, I believe, a pinch hitter coming in for Ryan Tanchavez. It'll be Colt Clifford. He comes in. Colt Clifford now coming in as a pinch hitter in this situation. Mules still leading this game. Make that 11-0 right now. And misses for a ball. 1 ball and no strike. Still 1 down here in the inning. Schock led things off by grounding out to shortstop. This one fouls it away to the screen. It is a 1 ball and 1 strike. Brett Belknap awaiting on deck for Marcus Tabanera. He'll bat for Ryan Tanchavez. We are just over the hour mark. It is 11-0 Mules lead. Swing and foul tips it. It is 1 ball and 2 strikes. So 1-2 the count. One ball and 2 strikes here as Clifford digs in. Here's the pitch and just misses outside for a ball. It is 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 the count. Runners on the corners. Huffman leads away from first base. Dobbs over there at third. There's a fly ball, pops it straight up. Devin Lutert coming over to make the play. He will, and the Mules will come in with a sacrifice, and the Mules now lead at 12-0, 2 down here in the inning. I have no idea what kind of walkout music this is for Brett Belknap. Belknap is going to bat for Marcus Tabanera. Runner on first base now. Mules now lead 12-0. Takes the first pitch in there for a called strike. 2 down here in the inning. It's an 0-1 count to Brett Belknap. This one into center field for a base hit. It is a 2-out hit, and now runners on first and second base. Now Peyton Hall coming up to the plate now for the Mules. He'll be batting for Miles Johnson. So Peyton Hall now is going to come in, and he is going to be batting for the pitcher, Miles Johnson. Runners on first and second base with 2 down. In there for a called strike. It is no balls and 1 strike to Peyton Hall. The infield plays in just a little bit. Mules lead this thing by 12. Outside for a ball. It is 1 ball and 1 strike. Mules well on their way to picking up their 12th win of the season. This one's popped up and playable. It's going to get, no, the third baseman calls everybody off, and Bo Lilly will send this one into the top of inning number 4. Mules strand a couple of runners. We go to the 4th inning. It'll be Aker, Hicks, and Powell when we come back. You're watching and listening to Mules Baseball. We're back in 1 minute on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
Welcome to Ozark Total Healthcare. Here we understand that every family's healthcare needs are unique. Whether you're looking for primary care, behavioral health, physical therapy, or hospice care, our compassionate team is here to support you in every stage of life. Plus, our comprehensive pharmacy and medical equipment service means you can find everything you need right under one roof. Remember, at Ozark Total Healthcare, it's 1 call, 1 team, 1 solution. Visit ozarktotalhealthcare.com or call 573-686-5510 to learn more.
From little bites to big appetites, there's something for everyone. At Costello's Restaurant in Poplar Bluff, we serve fresh, made-to-order meals that satisfy every craving. From St. Louis-style pizzas to hand-cut certified Angus beef steaks, fresh seafood, and home-style pastas, every bite is packed with flavor. Costello's makes the perfect date night or a meal out with friends and family. Start your morning with our full breakfast menu, available every day. Costello's, where every meal is a masterpiece.
And now back to the action. It's Mules Baseball. Here's the voice of the Mules, Frankie Castillo.
Well, we have a lot of substitutions here to get to for the Poplar Bluff Mules. So it's going to take us just a few minutes here to get everything that we need. We've got new position players all over the place. So give us a minute here as we get everything set there in stone. Out in right, make that left field rather. We're trying to get everything. Brent Bell is going to come in from center field, and he will be the new pitcher. And we're going to go around the infield, or I should say, we're going to go around the horn. And Foster Rose, he is going to be out there in left field. Over in center field, it'll be Colt Clifford. He'll be in center field. Checking in for the first baseman spot, it'll be Brady Crossan. First pitch is a swing and a miss, and we are off and running. Peyton Hall is now going to move over. He'll play at shortstop for the time being. This one goes outside for a ball. It is 2 balls and 2 strikes. Make that 2 balls and 1 strike. This one is a grounder up the middle, and Hall now comes away with it over to first base in time. And a 1 down here in the inning.
Now batting number 9, Keaton Hicks.
So now Keaton Hicks coming up to the plate. It goes at 6-3 on the out. So Belknap is going to be over there at second base. This one is popped up into center field. Going back is Colt Clifford, and he will make the catch. 2 up and 2 down.
Now batting number 4, Gunnar Powell.
And now Gunnar Powell coming up to the plate. So Gunnar Powell is up to the plate now. Here is the pitch outside for a ball. It is a 1 ball and no strikes. We are in the top of inning number 4. Mules cruising right along. 2 balls and no strikes. So 2 balls and no strikes and make it 3 balls and no strikes there. Just almost got him on the inside there. So Brady Crossan in right field. Mason McCraig at first base. And strike is called. It is 3 balls and 1 strike. Graham Spain is over at third base. Peyton Hall at shortstop. Brett Belknap at second. In the outfield, Foster Rose is at left field. And there is a ball 4. So a runner now, a 2-out walk to Gunnar Powell. And now Kentley Austin coming up to the plate. Austin has walked here in the ball game so far. 2 down here in the inning. Mules lead at 12-0. So now going back to Brent Bell. Bell making his 4th appearance overall this season. Takes the first pitch for a foul. No balls and 1 strike. He has pitched 8 innings on the season, or make that 8 1/3 innings, including right now 7 hits, 8 runs, 6 of them earned. He has walked 7, struck out 9. He has also hit 3 batters. Earned run average is 5.478. He is 2-0 on this season. Ball 1 taken outside. It is a 1 ball and 1 strike. So 1 ball and 1 strike here. The Mules basically turning this over to the junior varsity as they are out in front here by 12 runs. Runner takes off. Schock is down to second base and out at first. Make that out at second. And the side is retired. Well, we'll be back in 1 minute. What a throw by Clayton Schock as he throws out Gunnar Powell. We go to the home half. No runs, no hits, and nobody left on. You're watching Mules Baseball and listening. We're back in 1 minute on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
From little bites to big appetites, there's something for everyone. At Costello's Restaurant in Poplar Bluff, we serve fresh, made-to-order meals that satisfy every craving. From St. Louis-style pizzas to hand-cut certified Angus beef steaks, fresh seafood, and home-style pastas, every bite is packed with flavor. Costello's makes the perfect date night or a meal out with friends and family. Start your morning with our full breakfast menu, available every day. Costello's, where every meal is a masterpiece.
Every town needs a shop like Kevin's Auto Repair and Tire. Honest, reliable, and right around the corner. Kevin and Dora treat every customer like family, offering AC service, alignment, suspension work, brakes, tractor tires, and more. Need a tow? They'll come get you. At Kevin's Auto Repair and Tire, they take care of the community with fair prices and solid repairs. Call 573-840-5053 today. Kevin's Auto Repair and Tire on Cravens Road in Poplar Bluff.
And now back to the action. It's Mules Baseball. Here's the voice of the Mules, Frankie Castillo.
So we are back now as we have a new pitcher on the mound for the Twin Rivers Royals. His name is Liam Galloway, and from what we are seeing, that is the only change. Him and Jake Aker are going to end up changing spots here in the defensive rotations. So Liam Galloway is going to be the new pitcher for Coach Chris Newman. Let's get you to the numbers here by Liam Galloway. He has not pitched so far this season, so these are all be first numbers for the young man. By the way, Coach Newman, he is in his 8th season as head baseball coach. His record coming in, because they do a fall and a spring season. Through 8 seasons, he is 175 and 141, a winning percentage of .544. You look at the Mules and what they have been able to do, or .554 rather. For Coach Patillo, he is in his 4th season, 58 and 45, a winning percentage of .563. So now for the Mules, it'll be Graham Spain. He is due up here for the Poplar Bluff Mules. So let's see. And we've got ourselves living in a Barbie world, I guess, is the walkout music for Graham Spain. Let's see what he does. Mules up by 12 runs. Either it's going to end in this inning or Twin Rivers will get one more at bat. That's how this is going to work here as we are in at the bottom of the 4th inning. Still, Mules lead 12-0. So now Galloway comes set. Here is the first pitch coming to Spain. Up high for a ball. It is no balls, or make that 1 ball and no strikes. We are underway here in the home half of inning number 4. There's a ground ball hit sharply. This one cut off by Powell, and can't throw him out. It'll be an infield base hit. Boy, good job there by Graham Spain as he gets the first base. And now coming up to the plate, it is Foster Rose. Tell you what, some of these walkout songs are pretty cool. First pitch is in there for a ball. It is a 1 ball, no strikes. Runner on first base here for the Mules. We are in the bottom of the 4th inning. Mules here lead by a score of 12-0. 2 balls and no strikes to Rose. Here is the pitch. Oh, this one he fouls it off himself. And we'll do it again. 2 balls and 1 strike now. So 2 balls and 1 strike. Here is the 2-1 offering coming. A swing and a miss. It is 2 balls and 2 strikes. Time is called, so Galloway can tie his shoe. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Let's see what Galloway does on the 2-2 pitch, and Rose will foul it away. Still 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 the count. Coming after this one, we will have a brief postgame for you, and then we will get right into breaking everything down, because tomorrow we have a long road trip ahead of us. We are headed to Notre Dame. There's a rip and a base hit by Rose. Spain will wind up on third base. Big single. And now runners on the corners with nobody down. Now coming in to bat now, it is Jacob Cooper. He'll be batting for Clayton Schock. First pitch coming, swing and a miss. No balls and 1 strike here. We are in the home half of inning number 4. Runners are on the corners outside for a ball. Count is even now at 1 ball and 1 strike. So 1-1 the count. Outside pitch, and a run may come in. Nope, they're going to hold the runner at third base. Instead, it'll be a wild pitch, and the runner moves over to second base. 2 balls and 1 strike here as Rose ends up going to second base. 2 balls and 1 strike. Misses as well. It is 3 balls and 1 strike. So 3-1 the count. Runners on second and third base. And downstairs, and the bases are loaded. So, courtesy runner for the catcher, Cooper. Coming in as a courtesy runner is Brock Campbell. And batting in the pitcher spot, we will have another pinch hitter coming in. This one is Gavin Caudell. The winning run is standing on first base. Up high for a strike. It is no balls and 1 strike. Bases are loaded here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Mules here, they are currently ahead in this game by a score of 12-0. One ball and 1 strike here. Oh, this one gets away. Boy, good job there by Aker. He backhands that one as it came. It ricocheted right back to him. And he is able to keep everybody on the base pads. 2 balls and 1 strike here. Here is the pitch. This one fouls it away. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Coming up on the 6 o'clock hour. Here is the pitch coming up here from Liam Galloway. Oh, that one got him in the back, and a run will come in to score. It is now 13-0. Still nobody down here in the inning. Coming up now, it is Mason McCraig. He entered last inning as defensively for the Mules. So he will come in As a batter now, Mason McCraig, swing and a miss. It is no balls and 1 strike. The winning run is standing on second base. His name is Brock Campbell. Foster leads away from first base. This one just misses for a ball. It is 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 the count. Swing and a miss. Good pitch. It is now 1 ball, 2 strikes. So 1 ball and 2 strikes now. Mules trying to get this thing done in 4 innings. Pops this one up directly behind us. And it will continue with 1 ball and 2 strikes. One ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. And there is the first out of the inning. 1 down. And coming up to the plate now, it is Brady Crossan. Crossan playing right field right now. Clifford awaiting on deck. Outside pitch is a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. Misses for a ball. It's 2 balls and no strikes. So 2-0 the count here in the bottom of the 4th. Up high for a ball. The runners stay put. 3 balls and no strikes. Well, I tell you what, Aker doing a good job, doing a great job of keeping those as close to him as he can. No doubt about that. And there is a ball 4, and now the winning run is standing on third base. His name is Brock Campbell. It is 14-0. Clifford now coming up to the plate. Clifford playing center field. Hit into a sacrifice fly his first time. And this one gets away. Ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. Coming up after this one, we'll talk live to the head coach. And we'll get out of here as fast as we can. There is no JV game following this one. Just 1 game here tonight. In there for a call. Strike count is even at 1 ball and 1 strike. It's a 1-1 count. Drew Cooper going to get the win here in this one. Mules are 1 run away from winning this game. This one is popped up and out of play behind us. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Brett Belknap is awaiting on deck. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Galloway on the mound for the first time this season for Twin Rivers. Here is the 1-2 pitch. And got him looking for the punch out. 2 down in the inning. And now it's all up to Brett Belknap. So now Belknap is up to the plate. Peyton Hall awaits on deck. And strike is called. Good pitch, no balls and a strike. We are at the hour 29-minute mark as the Mules lead 14-0. Oh, good pitch. That one right down the middle quickly. No balls and 2 strikes. If it goes to 5, Twin Rivers has to score right now 5 runs to keep it alive. This one is outside for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Belknap possibly going to end or try to end this ball game We'll see if he's able to. 1 ball and 2 strikes as Galloway comes set. Here is the pitch. Outside for a ball. Good job by Aker. He had to lean out for that one to keep that one in his mitt. It is 2 balls and 2 strikes. Nowhere to put Belknap. Campbell is the important run standing on third. This one is popped up and going over is Lilly to make the catch. And the side is retired. Well, the Mules strand 3 more runners, 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors. It took 36 pitches. We go to the top of inning number 5. We're back in 1 minute with the 5th inning. You're watching and listening to Mules Baseball. We're back in a minute on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
We know what drives a champion. It's not just strength. It's heart, grit, and teamwork. Every play, every sprint, you're building more than a score. You're forging character. Push past doubt, lift your teammates, and show the world what you're made of. And now, go win that game.
Struggling to find that perfect gift for that person who has everything? Find unique treasures at the gift chest.
At Whitworth's Gift Chest Jewelers, we have over 6 decades of expertise bringing you unique and beautifully crafted jewelry, gifts, and one-of-a-kind artwork.
We are locally and family-owned, and we also offer custom creations, jewelry repairs, and we buy scrap gold, silver, and platinum. Let our family take care of yours. That's Whitworth's Gift Chest Jewelers,
where Walmart is next door to us in Poplar Bluff.
Maverick Glass offers repair of automotive, commercial, and residential glass, including mobile repair services. From a chip windshield to a custom glass shower, remember Maverick Glass. Thank you for making Maverick Glass the area's leading glass company for more than 30 years.
At Baldwin Chevrolet, teamwork is what drives us forward.
From sales to service, we go to bat for you. When it comes to prices and experience, we kick the competition to the curb.
From shooting your shots to scoring touchdowns, Baldwin Chevy Cadillac's the place to be.
Proudly supporting Poplar Bluff and our community for over 45 years. Go Mules!
So for the first time this season, Marcus Tabanera will get the rock. The last time we saw Tabanera pitch was last season in the district semifinals, or make that the quarterfinals, where it was a 1-0 loss to the Farmington Knights. So Tabanera going to get some pitching time here today. And if the Mules can collect 3 outs without giving up 5 or more runs, or 4 more runs that is, no, it is 5. So if they don't give up 5 runs, then this game will come to a close here this afternoon. But the question is, can the Mules hang on as they are up now by a score of 14-0? That is the question as of right now. So Tabanera is going to be on the mound for the Mules to try to close this one out. For the Mules, let's see if they are able to do so. Top of inning number 5 for the Mules. Kentley Austin comes up and a ground ball right back to him. And that is how the first out of the inning goes. It goes 1-3. Tabanera flips it over to McCraig. 1 up, 1 down. First pitch swinging by Austin. And now coming up to the plate now is Eli Thurman. So now Eli Thurman coming up to the plate as he walked his only time up. Tabanera steps in. Here is the first pitch. In there for a called strike. No balls and 1 strike. We are just past 6 o'clock on this Monday. Tomorrow we'll be at Notre Dame High School. Ooh, good pitch again by Tabanera. No balls and 2 strikes. Winning pitcher will be Drew Cooper today. And Gunnar Powell will take the loss, assuming it stays like it is right now. Here is the 0-2 pitch. This one downstairs for a ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Only have the 1 game today, no JV game. Tabanera on the mound. Tabanera shakes off the first sign. Now he comes set. Here is the 1-2 pitch. Downstairs, count is even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. By the way, Jacob Cooper takes over catcher for the Mules for Clayton Schock. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Mules starters for the most part getting some rest before tomorrow. It's 3 balls and 2 strikes. It is a full count now. Three balls and 2 strikes. And rung him up. He said he couldn't hold off. 2 down in the inning. 2 away, and now it's up to Devin Lutert, who is 0 for 1 so far today. Lutert, he grounded back to a double play. Another helicopter overhead. We've had several of those here today. There's a rip, and this one goes right to Peyton Hall. To first base is not in time. As Lutert is hustled down the first base line, it gets him a 2-out hit. Right now, checking in on the Notre Dame game. It's in the bottom of the 5th inning. Right now, the Bulldogs, they lead Marion Wildcats. They lead 5-2. We will see them tomorrow at 3rd place at Notre Dame High School. Fouls it away by Galloway. It is no balls and 1 strike. 2-out hit by Devin Lutert. Tabanera comes set, gets the sign that he wants, checks back at Lutert on first base. Here is the pitch on the way for the Mules. Oh, good pitch right down the pike. It is now no balls and 2 strikes. No balls and 2 strikes. Mules looking for their, strike 3 is called. Mules, that 2nd shutout win of the season. It goes 1 hour and 37 minutes. Mules win this one 14-0. We've got highlights and totals coming up. You're watching and listening to Mules Baseball on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
Every town needs a shop like Kevin's Auto Repair and Tire. Honest, reliable, and right around the corner. Kevin and Dora treat every customer like family, offering AC service, alignment, suspension work, brakes, tractor tires, and more. Need a tow? They'll come get you. At Kevin's Auto Repair and Tire, they take care of the community with fair prices and solid repairs. Call 573-840-5053 today. Kevin's Auto Repair and Tire on Cravens Road in Poplar Bluff. Head to Heartland Express in Poplar Bluff, where amazing service meets mouth-watering meals. Start your day with a full breakfast bar made fresh every morning. Then come back for lunch and dinner specials that'll keep your taste buds cheering and your wallet smiling. Craving something late? Try our new cook-to-order menu from 2 p.m. to 5 a.m. That's right, Heartland Express is open 24/7, serving up hometown flavor around the clock. From hearty breakfast to satisfying lunches, come see why locals love it. Find them on Facebook at Heartland Express Market and make your next meal a hometown favorite.
A friend is someone who knows where you came from. Someone who always shows up when you need them.
Hey, Ben.
Someone who's there for the good times and the challenging ones. With comprehensive insurance policies backed by award-winning customer service, Shelter Insurance is committed to being there when you need us most.
See Shelter Agent Kent Cawthon in Poplar Bluff for a free insurance review.
Poplar Bluff, where the Mules secured the win 14-0. Let's get right into it as the Mules here got on the board in the bottom of the first inning after Brent Bell tripled, scoring 1 run. A wild pitch scored 1 more run, and then Miles Johnson, an inside the park 3-run homer that really got things going for the Mules. The Mules scored 5 runs on 4 hits in the bottom of the second inning. Cade Huffman grounded out, scoring 1 run. Ryan Tanchavez doubled, scoring 2 runs. Marcus Tabanera singled, scoring another run. And then Luke Seagraves drew a walk, scoring 1 run. The Mules added to their early lead in the bottom of the third inning with a Bryce Dobbs tripled down the right field line, and Colt Clifford hit into a sacrifice fly, scoring 1 run apiece. For the Mules, Cooper earned the win for the Mules. Cooper surrendered just 1 hit and no runs over 2 innings, striking out none, walking none. Gunnar Powell took the loss for the Twin Rivers Royals. He went 1 2/3 innings, giving up 9 runs on 6 hits, striking out 2 and walking 3. Brent Bell, Miles Johnson, Marcus Tabanera each threw scoreless innings for the Mules in the win. The Mules had 12 hits overall. Miles Johnson led the Mules with 3 runs batted in from the number 7 spot in the lineup. The shortstop went 2 for 2. Tanchavez, Bell, Johnson, and Tabanera each collected 2 hits for the Mules. Clayton Schock, he led Poplar Bluff with 2 walks. Overall, the team had a strong guy at the plate, amassing 8 walks for the game and turned 1 double play as well, as your Mules getting the win here tonight. And we're going to turn things over coming up now to the team. And the first guy to walk through is Marcus Tabanera. We'll have him get over here as he is the first guy through. First off, congratulations. Good to see you on the mound. Walk us through that last inning when you were on the mound.
Yeah, I was dying to throw. I had an injury before the season, kind of ruined me. But, I've been throwing a little bit the past couple of weeks, been throwing a couple bullpens. And, coaches gave me a shot. And, I just took what I had and, made the most out of it. So
Mules here scoring 5 runs in the first inning, 5 more in that second inning. Let's go back to the first inning. And I'll ask him himself coming up, that 3-run inside the park home run by Miles Johnson, that got the whole dugout fired up.
Oh, yeah, baby. It was a routine fly. I'm just kidding. That ball was absolutely smoked. I'm happy for Miles. He's been having a great year. Love seeing the home runs. I know he got no pop, but, inside the park, do just well, right?
Hey, that'll do just as well. And then Cooper on the mound going 2 scoreless innings. This guy's really coming into his own. Your team now picking up his 12th win of the season. It's got to make you feel good as we get ready for a long road trip starting tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, love having Ace on the bump. Every time he's on the mound, I know he's going to, do his job, get outs, get weak contact, get some strikeouts. He's been one of the most consistent pitchers the past 2 years, and he's become one of our 1-2 this year, so he's looking great.
It's obviously got to make the team feel good to have some of the starters on the bench here getting some rest before the road trip begins tomorrow.
Oh yeah, love to see the younger guys get some opportunities. It was really fun, seeing everyone do their part. We have a tough week. We got Notre Dame tomorrow, and then we got 2 tough teams from Arkansas this coming Thursday and Friday. So, it's good to see everyone get their reps in, and we'll try and be focused when we go to Notre Dame tomorrow.
Let's talk about Notre Dame for just a minute. Obviously, I don't think it's going to be 14-0. I hope it is on our side, but nevertheless, Notre Dame, a conference team. What do you guys want to clean up before you guys take the field tomorrow at Notre Dame High School?
We just need to clean up base running. We need to have quality ABs. We need to, just try and be clean in the field and no mental errors. When you're playing against a really good team like that, you can't afford to have those mental errors. With teams you can get away with it in these types of games, but when you're versing a big conference game, you can't really get away with those. So we got to clean up. We got to be focused, laser focused, and hopefully we'll come out with a dub.
And by the way, look in that camera. What do you want to say to Mom and Dad right now as you guys pick up your 12th win of the season?
Yeah, I just want to thank you for all the hard work you put into me. I wouldn't be here without you. I just want to thank everyone for watching us, for having us a great season. We're like 12-3, 12-4 right now. Yep. So, we'll be good.
Go enjoy the win. We'll see you tomorrow at Notre Dame High School. Get over here, Drew. We'll get him over here next, and we'll put Drew Cooper now. 2 scoreless innings. Go right into it, man. You seem like early on that you were on your A game, and you guys were not going to be stopped no matter what.
Yeah, I just go out there and just throw strikes, and we have great defense, so I let them work. I know the offense is always going to do their job, so.
You gave up just 1 hit overall, didn't walk a single batter. You faced 15 batters overall, make that 6 batters rather, 6 up and 6 down, and threw just 21 pitches. How's the arm?
Don't feel much. It doesn't hurt at all.
Doesn't hurt at all. I like
great.
it. So today we've seen your team commit no errors in the field, and that's got to make you guys feel good.
Yeah, that's something, especially based off of our last game that we had, that we needed to clean up with some errors and stuff. So that looked good that we came out there before a big conference game and big games this week.
One thing that I was liking is the Mules got their bats going on the afternoon. 5 extra base hits. Tanchavez had a couple of doubles, a triple by Brent Bell and by Dobbs, and then the inside the park home run by Miles Johnson. It was good to see our bats going in full swing.
Yes, absolutely. We just need to keep swinging for the rest of the week and hopefully keep them extra base hits up.
And then, of course, looking ahead to tomorrow conference game, what do you want to see coming out tomorrow from your Mules? I'm assuming we don't know who's going to be on the mound just yet for us.
Not for sure on that, but I do know that we need to make sure we stay playing some clean baseball like we did today and stay putting the ball in play, keep the Ks limited, and just let the offense do what they've been doing all year.
Go enjoy the win tonight. Get some rest. We'll see you back here tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Frank.
You betcha. Drew Cooper joining us live. And let's get Miles Johnson over here. He always told me, you don't want me on the air. Well, too bad, Miles. Here we go. First thing out of the bat, 2 for 2 on the afternoon. Walk us through that inside the park 3-run blast you had in this ball game.
Well, the last couple of games I've been, just not really the most confident at the plate. So today I was like, man, just step in the box and have fun. So I just saw 2 pitches in the zone, put 2 good hacks on them, and started sprinting.
When the ball went to center field, I was watching. Here's the replay here.
That's a Dobbs.
Oh, that's Dobbs. Yeah. Where he's going to pull. He's going to pull up the right one. I just looked up and seen a hit.
That was a good ball, too.
He's going to find the right one. But let me ask you, whenever you knew that ball was in the air, by looking at the replay I had here in the monitor in the booth, it seemed like that you were not going to be denied. You knew you were going to score.
Yeah. Once I saw the kid start going back on the ball, I was like, hey man, better turn on the wheels or something bad might happen. So saw rounded first, saw the kid running backwards, and I was like, yep. Get to sprinting, get to going.
As you see your team, as you guys produced here this afternoon, 5 extra base hits, none bigger than your 3-run inside the park home run. Tell me, this team, we are starting to see you guys really gel at the right time. Notre Dame tomorrow. Give me your thoughts on a big conference matchup.
I think that we're going to for sure have to come out swinging, not take any team too lightly. Really just come out confident at the plate, no errors in the field, real smooth, real clean, and hopefully just have a good ball game, come out with a win tomorrow.
I heard somebody, it wasn't me, when you were on the mound pitching, somebody was downstairs filming the game, and she said, and I quote, take a deep breath and throw a strike. Did you hear her say that?
Yeah, that was my aunt.
I figured so, because as soon as she said that, you settled down and the strike zone was right there.
Yeah, sometimes you just get out your head on the mound. It is what it is. Sometimes you just don't have the best outings. We were getting held to 30 pitches today anyways. I ended up throwing 24 in 1 inning. Not the best outing, but didn't allow any runs, so still had a good positive outcome out of that.
I still say with 12 wins in, we have a lot of baseball left here this season. I still say that we have not seen our best baseball yet. What about you?
I'll say we ain't seen our best baseball yet either. We are coming up playing against 2 really good Arkansas teams Thursday and Friday, like Marcus said. So there's going to be some really good competition. Going to have to play some really good baseball if we want to win those games.
Let me ask you, how important, final question to you, how important would it be to go 4-0 after tomorrow in the SEMO Conference?
It would be really important. We always want to win every game, but it's baseball. It don't happen like that all the time. I mean, we got beat by Farmington, even though I don't think personally that we should have, but it is what it is. It's part of the game. But coming up, SEMO Conference, of course, we want to win every game in our conference and district. That's
Absolutely.
our mindset.
I want you to look in that camera and want to talk to your dad, your aunt, anybody who supports Miles Johnson, man. Look in that camera. What do you want to tell him right now?
Love y'all. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the guidance, for pushing me to do this. And I'm going to keep balling out, man. The whole team going to keep balling out.
Absolutely, my friend. Get some rest. Go enjoy this one. We'll see you tomorrow at Notre Dame High School.
Yes, sir. Try to get another dub.
Yes, right. Get that dub. Miles Johnson joining us live, one of our players of the game as the Mules get the win 14-0. And, of course, we are back on the air tomorrow. It took 1 hour and 32 minutes as the Mules get it done. 5 extra base hits. Mules got 2 doubles by Ryan Tanchavez. Also, Brant Bell and Bryce Dobbs hitting triples, and the inside the park home run by Miles Johnson. 3-run inside the park home run. Cooper picks up the win, and on the other side, Gunnar Powell picks up the loss for the Twin Rivers Royals as the Mules now go to 12-4 on this season. Our next broadcast is coming up tomorrow when the Mules are on the road, and we will be there with them. Mules will take on the Notre Dame Bulldogs. Our pregame show is going to begin at 4:05, and that means our first pitch is coming up at around 4:30. Let's thank our sponsors here for letting us be here today. Without them, we would not be here, and they include First Midwest Bank, also being brought to you by Kevin's Auto Repair, PV Realty, Legacy Farm and Land Specialist, Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers, Costello's, also being brought to you by Hefner's Furniture and Appliance, and being brought to you by Ozark Legacy Insurance Partners, Heartland Express, The Manor, Pizza Inn, Barker's Towing and Auto Repair, American Family Insurance Agent Gerald Zerwanka, Wolf Creek Power Sports, Christian Automotive and Tire, Eye Care Specialist, Larry Hillis Dodge, Air Solutions, Oakdale Care Center, Farm Credit of Southeast Missouri, and being brought to you by Maverick Glass, Big Whiskeys, Baldwin Chevrolet, Kent Calton Shelter Insurance, and Ozark Total Healthcare, your mule sponsors for this 2026 baseball season. All right, so coming up tomorrow, we will be live at Notre Dame High School. We'll have the game live on video as well as on radio starting at 4:05. For Steve Seawright, I'm Frankie Castillo. We are saying so long from Bobby Strenfel Field here on the campus of Poplar Bluff Senior High School. Mules pick up the win at 12 to make that 14-0, and the Mules, they will end up and now go to 12-4 on the season. You've been watching and listening to Mules Baseball on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.